Hi. So I'm going to ask, what is needed to bring peace and harmony to your life? All right, let's see. What is going to bring peace and harmony to their lives? Okay. Interesting. We got the Four of Wands. I'd say this looks like peace and harmony. It also looks like you're doing it with somebody who you're very fond of. I feel like this might even be like going and taking a break or a celebration of a commitment. This could be a formalization of a commitment or celebrating an anniversary. This also is recognizing that there is this enlightenment about you. There is this perspective shift. You very much could be choosing to enjoy the moment, okay? And being in the moment is what they're really getting at. Is the most important thing is what you choose to experience here, and it's what you think about with the Page of Swords. And so if you believe you have peace and harmony, then you can create that you have peace and harmony. It's like believing before seeing. Okay, so it's about your mindset, your perspective on how you see things in your environment and what you want to experience here. And this is a higher consciousness and understanding, like, you know, depending on how we're creating, we're doing one or the other here, and it goes back and forth and it creates. Okay, so what else do we need to know regarding this? We have the Temperance Angel, which is balance, which is harmony, which is peace. I feel like with the Fool card, this is that change, that happy-go-lucky, optimistic, having faith, like trusting where you're being led, and, you know, enjoying the journey, not the destination. Okay, I feel like that's the mindset that is helping to, you know, bring this prosperity vibration, this peaceful vibration. I feel like, you know, this concept goes back very far. I feel like this is clearly, I'm not saying this is the first time, but I feel like this is something that is being shared for others. I feel like there are many that really have a hard time not focusing on the past. I feel like many of us collectively look back at the past, and it affects our mindset. And I feel like this is not letting our emotions get the best of us. I do feel like for many of us, there is something that was there was something good that came out of this. Okay, I feel like it allowed you to share your experiences with others. All right, and I feel like you helping others is something that is, you know, this creative spark, this epiphany. It was what God blessed you with, was the ability to help others with the experiences you're meant to share. So this is you kind of creating, okay, co-creating with God. That's what you were meant to do based on the experiences you bring to the table. Okay, and it is for the sake of learning. It is for the sake of balance and harmonizing. Okay, maybe other people who are going through an experience that you've similarly had. Okay, and I just got the Devil card. All right, and it's to bring balance to the world. Okay, so you are the light. Okay, this is duality here. We have the Ace of Wands and we have the Devil here. So this is duality, and you're here to kind of restore balance. It's part of your purpose here with the Ace of Wands. Okay, and again, like the best way to engage and have empathy for others is to understand it from their perspective as well as your own perspective. I do feel like there is some sort of direction that you're going to be taking. I feel like it may require some sacrifices depending on what this truly is. I feel like, okay, this is how I have it. Hold on a second. Let me just see what I have here, and see if I can confirm the order they want this shared in. Somebody read it like this. All right. Okay, so we have the Chariot. So this is, again, you know, having the will and grit to, you know, once activated, to like carry out what you came here to carry out. I feel like there is, you know, a free will choice here. And your free will choice is to close out that past chapter of your life And, you know, think about the bigger picture here with the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like whatever you have done that is different or has really, your experience has built for you in some way, shape, or form. So this could be like, maybe through your emotional experiences, you created a business out of it and it's starting to build. I feel like you've been very focused and devoted on whatever you've been building. And so I feel like the hard work is paying off. You're being recognized for the hard work. I feel like, especially when it came to learning your lessons, applying them, and then seeing the results of them being applied, okay? So I feel like you're not far off from like being in a better position. I feel like this is like a promotion, this is an increase, this is some sort of even potential opportunity to bring in more abundance. Let's see what else we can get here. All right, we have a Knight of Swords. This could be a contract that comes in that might bring you into further reach, meaning like you might reach further than you currently are. So I feel like you could meet somebody. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Okay, so maybe you guys do similar things, or maybe you're in the same kind of like, he's holding a book. So what this brings to me is that like you might have common interests. Okay, you might meet somebody. This could be online, doesn't have to be though with the Hermit, but you know, you tend to keep to yourself. So it's very hard to reach you. All right. So maybe that's it. I feel like this Knight of Swords might want to communicate or send a message, collaborate even. I got contract. That's what first came to my heart, was the contract. Oh, you also could hear about how someone is really struggling with having courage to communicate. Okay. Maybe it was, whoa, hey now. Two of Cups, is this an upright? No, all right, because it fell over. Yeah, Two of Cups in the reverse. Oh, you might hear some news about someone who used to be in a committed relationship. They're no longer in a committed relationship or something like that. There's some sort of like disconnection here, or someone is, maybe there's news coming out that's going to confirm for you what's happened in the past with a past person. If they put you in competition with someone else, I feel like could be Leo energy, doesn't have to be. I feel like this also could be partnership, friendships, family dynamics. I feel like things are falling apart for some energies. They're starting to have to, yeah, on the Star card. What's this? Star card and the Page of Wands. Yeah, I mean, this could be a couple different things, but I'm getting like there's some sort of interest in you and what you do. Maybe how, like what, maybe someone's interested in knowing your story, okay? Or someone is following something. Maybe they're benefiting from it in some way. Like maybe it's a healing, maybe it's sharing healing energy of some kind, or information or something, meditation or creating. I feel like this could be you also starting something new. Okay, so this could be like a new practice, a new creation. Like maybe you're learning how to do something you've never done before, and maybe it might be calling you to rethink things and go within for the guidance with the Four of Swords. I feel like this is also you using your pain, your experience, and created something from it. I feel like you created from a place of compassion. And usually when you create something from compassion, it has a bigger like ripple effect, right? There's a lot of love that surrounds that. It's divine. okay? Because it's so innocent and genuine and pure. I'm getting like you create something from your pain, you created something pure from and divine. So whatever that is for you, like some of us paint, some of us do jewelry, some of us do this, some of us do that, like whatever that is. I feel like whatever they intended to break you only made you, okay? So there's this like bitterness about this. All right, and that's not your problem, okay? It's not your business either. So if you feel like there might be energy coming at you that might want to be like telling you the story, or I don't know, just realize like, you know, whatever they have to say and whatever their perception is their perception. And you experienced it for yourself, and so you have your own sense of what played out in real time, okay? And it wasn't like passed around by telephone, you know. So you know what went down, and you have certainly already, you know, won for yourself. Like the forgiveness and the compassion of oneself was a catalyst for your growth and for your healing. And like you accepting accountability and you heeding the call, okay? Once you were like, the light was flickered on in your room, you're like, I'm awake. I feel like once you went through this awakening, you have been of service, and you have stayed very devoted and committed to why you're here, and you have followed where you have been led, and you continue to lead others as well. I feel like this is maybe an opportunity to increase that ability in whatever way that is. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, and then I just got the High Priestess. So yeah, I feel like this is again like how you're connecting, what you're experiencing, the information you're tapping into, and all of this is, you know, again, development. It's, you know, being between worlds. It's the veil is thin. It's, you know, you're here to interact and share. You understand that like you are the creator, okay, of your experience, right? And it's about like making sure that we're, you know, we're holding space for others to do the work, okay? I feel like, but we can't always do the work for them. And so I feel like that's like the balance being needed here. I feel like maybe before you might have tried to do a little bit too much, okay? And again, like that comes from, you know, wanting to help heal the world and, you know, not really having clear direction on how best to do that. And so sometimes we think that we can heal others, and it's really their responsibility to heal themselves. And so I feel like you had to learn this too. So I feel like you learned a lot in a short amount of time. I feel like it's, you know, definitely leveled you up. And I feel like now you have a very strong relationship and connection to your higher self and your spiritual team. So it literally just was like a catalyst. This is beautiful. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay. Hierophant and the High Priestess. So yeah, we have, you know, the spiritual teachers, the masters here. It's like becoming a master of your own reality, and it's about being able to share what you've learned through your own life experiences and relating to others, and, you know, how society plays a part here. And, you know, there are laws above man, okay? Especially when it comes to the magician and using divine magic. There are laws above man. And I feel like that's the law, like you are, it's like consciously creating and being creatively accountable, okay? Yeah, being creatively accountable, all right? I feel like there is this downfall, there is this ending, there is this like reclaiming, this purging, this just things no longer being able to stand up the way they used to, because they just are burdensome, and they do the opposite of bringing peace and balance. So it's like what changes do we need to make, okay, if we want to have a different outcome. Like you can't say you want a different outcome and not make any changes. So I feel like that's what they're trying to say here. Like you don't have to always create from a place of burden. You can put the burdens down. You don't have to live them. You don't have to live the burdens every single day. It's like, I was sharing this analogy with my son because it resonated very much because it's a personal story. So I always had a tough time with algebra. And so I probably took algebra a couple of times, maybe 2-3 times. And so once you get through it and like you're in it and you've got a tutor, you're having to make up work because it's just not something that you connect with at all, right? And so it was a slag to get through algebra and pass it. And once you pass it, like you hope you never take algebra again. And so I was telling him, like, there's a lot that we experience in life and we tend to hold on to the things that were the hardest for us, even though we overcame them. Like, even though algebra was really hard for me and I overcame it, but I'm not going to continue to go back to algebra, even though I don't need to anymore. Like, I'm done. So it's like seeing where like we're repeating those things unnecessarily and like closing them out. And sometimes it takes a bit to kind of like find that tune. But sometimes like we're used to the really bad station because it's a habit. So it's like, what can we change up? Okay. What can we moderate? Okay. Maybe it's compromise even. I feel like there's compromise is needed. All right. So there's a couple things there in those messages. So, it's collective. So I'm going to get a couple. Okay. Oh, Knight of Cups. All right. So someone's coming out of nowhere with some sort of emotional offer, some sort of, this could be you, like doing what you love, getting out there, maybe taking yourself out on a date, just to kind of like change your vibe. I feel like this is like, enjoying the finer things in life. Okay. I feel like that is what you're going to be experiencing in this new cycle. Okay. Enjoying the finer things in life. And like, this is you, like also digging you, like you're the shit. Like, yeah. I'm also feeling like someone else thinks they're the shit. So let's see where this comes. What's happening with this? Hold on. Knight of Cups. So this could be feminine or masculine. This could be like thinking about dating again, or maybe you are dating right now. Maybe you're enjoying the dating world, the dating apps, or whatever that is for you. Or this can be you just doing like, maybe going to shows, music. Maybe the holidays are going to be busy. Maybe you're going out to listen to some concerts, maybe like some music and art. I'm getting like Renaissance. Page of Pentacles. All right. So I feel like somebody might want to test the waters with you. They might ask you out on a date. Okay. I feel like, you're not interested in this energy because this is who put 10 swords in your back. Okay. So I feel like, you don't want a new beginning with this energy. Okay. So this very well could be someone from the past trying to see like, oh, are you still, accepting less than you deserve? And then I have, you're like, no, I'm not. Bugger out of here. Bugger out of here. All right, what do we have here? Yeah, you do not want a new beginning. You do not desire or wish for this energy to come back to you. I feel like, so if that is for some of you, you've got some sort of wanting to return, just know like this energy, Nine of Cups in reverse is, undesired. Okay. What else do we have here? And it could be an offer, like maybe from a past job even. Maybe it's just something you're contemplating on doing. Maybe just do a check-in to see, no, I'm getting that it's past energy. Yeah. Okay. This confirms it. Okay, 5 of Cups. I feel like this person, is experiencing their own, emotional imbalance when it comes to things not going the way that you think they should go. I feel like they may be experiencing difficulties at this time. It's as a result of, potentially being accountable for action taken against you in some sort of way. But again, like 10 of Swords energy. I feel like this is like a recognition of someone receiving karma for doing you wrong and just violating universal law. Yeah, I feel like, you were part of this. Okay, everyone had like there must have been some sort of commitment here, but I feel like you persevered over whatever challenge or obstacle this was. I feel like this puts you in your purpose, your position. This enlightens you to your what you're meant to be here, what you're meant to do here. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like there is this abundance coming in for you with the Knight of Wands. It's almost like, a reward for a job well done, like the accomplishment, the measurement of that. I feel like it's on its way. So yeah, so if you were anticipating, balance being restored and justice playing out, I feel like there is this, that's happening. Okay, to kind of confirm this and this. Okay, divine justice is playing out. Okay, so I feel like, there is some sort of plot, right, to use emotional manipulation, right, the victim mindset to get to you, to manipulate you, to take your eye off the prize, okay, and what you worked very hard for, and try to revert back because they feel like they can emotionally manipulate you and love bomb you, because they're trying to prevent you from having this new beginning, or they want a new beginning with you because now they realize what they invested in, okay, with the other people that they juggled you with didn't pan out, didn't bring them any money, any finances, nothing material to really catapult them. I feel like, so they're kind of circling back because they see now that you are able to create and you're doing well. So it's kind of like they're having some sort of epiphany of this. And so it's really about knowing that you've always been the prize, and it's too late that they noticing it now. They're being motivated by their own temptations and greed and shadow energy, and you're not interested, and you will cut them out anytime, anywhere. I feel like that you are meant to connect with this divine counterpart, and you're not interested in whatever shit show they want to bring to your table. You're choosing love instead. I feel like you're choosing, to love yourself more than anyone could love you. It's almost like, you are already fulfilled on your own, okay? And you don't need anyone or anything to fulfill you, okay? I feel like that is something that, you were able to really accomplish, was your own sovereignty, your own, stability and security and independence, right? But not in a masculine way or a feminine way. I guess there's balance. It's with both feminine and masculine energies working together as one in the physical reality. Okay, so it's kind of tapping into the sun and tapping into the moon energy. Okay, and it's that cycle. It's kind of complete. I'm thinking about the chariot and the wheels and how they're both two different shades, and so it's kind of you can see both the shades, and when you travel and interact with others in whatever way that is, you're able to share an experience where they're coming from. It's like you have the ability to understand where these people are coming from, connect with them, and be able to offer them something that they can go and take action on. Like it's like something that they can use to make something tangible for themselves, or maybe you're able to confirm something that they imagined for themselves, and maybe they needed like a confirmation or something. Okay. All right. I keep getting like heavy water sign, and I also earth sign energy. So what is going on there? What is that about that? 5 of Cups. Water sign energy. So someone is heavily in their emotions. All right. I feel like they've the Fool card, and then look, the Chariot. Remember I was just saying I saw the Chariot. I feel like someone's really having a hard time balancing emotions. Someone also is regretting the direction that they took, is what it is. Okay. I feel like somebody is not looking back as well. So I feel like you have this fresh start, and we can leave whatever hardships we've experienced in the past, because this is you seeing that it served a purpose, and you understanding that like you have this beautiful fresh start. So I hope that you enjoy your fresh start, your new timeline, your new cycle, whatever this is for you. I feel like it's a brand new beginning, and you're applying now, or you're being guided to apply what you learned. And I feel like you learned a lot. And so I feel like it's about time that you go and create. Okay, so enjoy creating.